Hey y'all, I was feeling a little bit bored, so I'm gonna make a vlog. Cut the cameras. So it's low-key 2 a.m. Yeah, so it may or may not be 2 a.m. Y estoy aburrido. So here's the thing. I was thinking, because I was going through my room, you know, because like we're moving in T-minus, what's the date?
We'll open it for me.
We're moving in like T-minus 20 days. I found these 3 nails in my room and I was like, why am I stacked, bro? And then I realized, I think that these are from when I graduated, so they're real old. They're all French tips, and I wasn't really about French tips back then, and as you can tell, I'm still really just about like fun, and like different colors and stuff like that.
I mean, like things like that.
My sister did these like a month ago, as you can tell. Like the proof is in the pudding. I didn't even need to like put a date on it, and they're gel, and so like they're looking a little bit rough. Like, dude, look at them. Who did that? Who did that? And it takes my sister like 3 months of me asking her every single weekend if she can do my nails before she finally locks in and does them. But here's the problem. Okay, these are not coming off. They're refusing. I'm gonna try a little something, my little something, and you're gonna bear witness. The plan is to trim them down to my finger, and then gnaw them off, because I can't gnaw them off like now, like, you know what I mean? Also, bro, I literally fried my hair, but then I put it in a claw clip, and now look at it, bro. If 2 + 2 is 4 and 5 + 5 is 10, what is this? A mi solio. Anyway, so we gotta pick the nails, and it's probably like really bad to like rip off nails and then glue some more on, but YOLO, we gotta live while we're young. So we gotta pick, and these are low-key a little bit too classy for me. I don't know, I'm not really vibing with them currently. Maybe one day I will, but not right now. Sleeves, hashtag Goldilocks. These are really cute. They're serving Ariana Grande, and it's tea. But first things first, we gotta get these off. But I low-key don't want to. They're so cute and like green. But girl, do you see that, girl? Embarrassing. Let me tell y'all. So, oh my god. Okay, I hope nobody sends me a text. What are you doing? What are you doing? It's 2 a.m. What are you doing? Living my life. We gotta make sure that, Jesus, Juju on that beat. Oh, back to what I was saying. This morning, doing it all night, doing it all night. This morning, I spent an hour and a half on Instagram Reels, and I felt so alive because when I was a sophomore in high school, I used to watch Reels in a silent classroom and try my hardest not to laugh. Reels used to kill me. That hurt, because like I would watch them in class, in the car, before I went to sleep, before I woke up, at work. Like, it was bad. Dude, I've been at this thumb for like 6 minutes. 6 minutes? 6 minutes? It's so loud, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. It is like the loudest thing on planet Earth. It's good that no dogs have started barking. That would have been a travesty. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna have to be good enough because I can't keep on. Before torturing myself with the other 9 nails, I'm gonna try to gnaw this one off and see where I get. Watch Reels while doing so. I've been at this for God knows how long, Bro, why does my thumb look like that? It is refusing. We're bringing out the floss. I quit, bro. I quit. I wonder if, like, is your brain ever just silent? Because I recently found out that it's not normal to always have something in the background. Like, it's not normal to always be listening to music, to always be watching something, to always just, like, have noise in the background while you're doing stuff. So, if I have kids, I'm gonna raise them to say, oh my Chuck, instead of oh my God. I think I'm starting a fire in here. Oh my God. We ride at dawn. We ride at dawn. If it ain't hurting, it ain't helping. I'm scared. I'm so hungry I could eat at Arby's. I think I'm taking off like generations of layers of my nail bed. I'm not gonna lie. I'm tapping out. I'm tapping out. Whatever happens, happens. But yeah, I do have a new addiction to Bulldog. Ow. What can we do? What would you do so when you're okay? So he said yes would go. I don't know what you mean there, babes. You're all I see. I think I've just heard a dog bark.
I'm past patiently waiting, I'm passionately smashing every expectation, every action to knock the creation.
Because while I'm scrolling Instagram and I get a bloody picture of One Direction, I don't want to see bloody One Direction with the caption saying 14 years ago today. I don't want to bloody see it, mate. My dog was born on 10/16. And my mom was saying how she turns 1 year old next month. I don't know what else to do, so we're gonna look through my notes app. This thing was my diary before I got an actual journal. There's gonna be a lot of scary things in here. Story time. My sister had a baby and I took it over because she passed away, and the baby lost its legs and its arms, and now it's just nothing but its stump. But I still take care of her with my wife, and it's growing and it's fairly happy. Shamrock Lit on Heaven, Lana Del Rey album title. Gooners never say die. What is hyper if not pigmentation persevering? Okay, this is actually the only paranormal experience I say I've ever witnessed. This happened at work at Arby's. March 13th, 2025, 10:57 p.m. I said rebuke and made the sign of the cross, and then an old co-worker said Ecuber and made an upside down cross, and milkshake lids flew to the floor. I'm telling you, it was 11 p.m. There was nobody in the store, and that happened. It was so terrifying. We were like 5 feet from the lids, and they flew, which I'd never experienced before. Nobody had touched them in forever. There was no reason that the lid should have flown to the floor. And so I had to write it down in my notes because that was terrifying. I have a quote from my old general manager. Throw shade rather than pouring the whole teacup. If you need to clock tea, but don't get the whole kettle out. My Starbucks order, iced white chocolate mocha, extra shot, no whip, light ice. December 27th, 1:39 a.m. The day after Christmas 2024. I'm not gonna talk about what's on this note. There is one person in this world that knows. I wrote is TBF, the text acronym for to be frank, because for months I didn't know what TBF stood for. I don't know why I just didn't take to Google, but I eventually figured out it's to be fair. I have a quote from my eldest sister. She said, "You have the tism, astigmatism." Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, so if you're ever stranded on an island, or if you're ever on a boat, they pass me by. If you're ever on a boat, like think Ponyo, the scene in Ponyo where Sosuke is outside with the flashlight and his dad is out on a boat and they're communicating through Morse code with the flashlight. if you're ever in that situation, just know that SOS is beep, 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 beep. We don't want the recipe to your mom's peach cobbler. We don't want the recipe to your mom's keep. I'm getting turned. I'm getting turned. The SpongeBob fanfic I wrote. This is a screenshot from my friend Riley. She said, I want you to know that you've ruined Harry Styles for me because whenever I hear him, I think of you. They played Woman in the mall and I immediately recognized it and immediately thought of you. He's above my bed. My legacy is Harry Styles. Truly. Truly. I keep failing my citizenship test. Oh.
Monkey covering eyes emoji. Thanks.
Oh. So yeah, that was my vlog. These are what my nails look like. Thanks for watching. Bye.